Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game.
Persib Bandung have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Well, we're on the way.
Nick Kuipers is the guilty party there.
To get it away, and it's been taken straight back.
Altaballah. Ricky Camboya.
Ball through needs to be good here. Nicely controlled. Chance to chance! Oh, great save, real class.
Kodai Tanaka.
Sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Egi Maulana. Who's short.
Lovely bit of skill there. Plenty waiting in the middle. There, it's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Defending, but that'll do. Peralta. That's Andy Walsh. Needs to get it forward quickly.
Rafael Struik. Altaballah.
Out towards the flank.
Rafael Struik.
It's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty.
Persib Bandung.
Really could have done without this.
Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, I think the key issue here is why he did that and how he ended up putting himself in that position in the first place. He's got to be ultra careful from here.
Never any doubt. Oh, dispatched with certainty.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
United
are ahead, 1 goal to the good.
Noah Sadawi. Persib Bandung
are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, the task is obviously a lot tougher, and they can't afford to waste time feeling sorry for themselves. The correct response is greater focus and work rate now, and especially avoiding another goal.
Altaballah. Cha-cha.
Into the channel. He's got options out wide.
Luciano Goicoechea
Drives it forward.
Ricky Camboya. Cha-cha. Rafael Struik.
Noah Sadawi! Oh, the ball's come loose. Into the channel. Gorgeous control there. Chance to shoot! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Rafael Struik.
Julie reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective crowds. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into
3. Noah Sadawi.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoists it forward.
Altabala
goes looking.
Good ball. He's got it and he's got time.
Eliano Reinders
With the clearance.
And that has been cleared. Broken loose. Well, they can break here.
Beckham Butler.
The question that's a foul.
Adi Setiawan
Gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And it's played forward. That's great strength on the ball.
Damian Lowe. Rafael Struik.
Make his mark on this game.
Noah Sadawi. Altaballah.
And it's got through. Oh, that's nice. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, nice touch.
Persib Bandung.
Are still behind as we reach out for half-time.
Ricky Camboya.
Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Gakuto Notsuda.
Drives it forward.
Adi Setiawan.
Forward it goes.
Kodai Tanaka.
Is it out wide and in space?
Beckham Putra.
Peralta making use of the space out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Swept in.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the...
The referee brings the first half to a close. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Ricky Camboya.
Going for goal! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Dewa United.
Take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
Adi Setiawan. Egi Maulana.
Cleared away. Real chance to break.
Mark Klok.
Plays it low.
And that has been clubbed away.
Luciano Guaycochea.
Plays it forward.
That's been won straight back.
Mark Klok.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Who's loose? Who's getting there?
Noah Sadawi.
Drives it forward.
Ricky Camboya.
They must set the right tone now and give themselves a foothold to get back into this. The next goal is key, and they've got to show the hunger and desire to score it.
Goes direct to the front line.
Chacha. Rafael Struik. Altaballah. Rafael Struik.
Provides an outlet.
Beckham Putra.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Altaballah. Matricardi.
He is there, and he can get that clear.
Dewa United.
Can make their change now with a break in play.
Rafael Struik.
Amongst the goals, he's being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Noah Sadawi. Chacha. Ragnar Oratmanguen.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Dewa United.
Are probably looking to run the clock down now. They clearly feel that the job is done.
It's a very different story for their opponents, though, who just have to throw everything at it and hope for the best. Going through. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch.
But you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Matricardi.
Forward it goes. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Hoists it forward. Could be a chance here. And he's there to hoof it away.
Yahuto no Tsuda.
And it's played forward. Here it comes. And it's hoisted clear.
Beckham Putra. Damien Lowe.
Goes looking.
Kodai Tanaka.
One goal so far.
Messidoro.
Pumps it into the area.
Dashing forward at pace. Peralta. Looking for space out wide. Peralta.
Mark Block.
Is it pulled forward?
Kodai Tanaka. Messidoro.
That's it, and he's had a go!
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
Peralta. And that's that. Well, that is truly disappointing. It is a results business, and this result is worth nothing. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Persib Bandung
never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This is the gladiatorial arena that is the Stadio Olimpico, for so long the symbol of Rome's grand sporting history. to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
So it's down to business here.
Alfarezzi Buffon. Komang Triarta. Asep Berlian. Wahyu Prasetyo. Septian David.
We sit high. Managed to get it away. Forward it goes. Peralta gets flagged offside. Peralta. Goalkeeper's ball.
Septian David. Alvin Kelilau. Garuda Yaksa.
Coming to this on the back of a narrow defeat. Accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's picked him out. Peralta. Swung over. And he's there to hoof it away.
Sandy Walsh plays it forward.
More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Persib Bandung.
Starting the game with good energy, looking to take control of proceedings if they can.
Sidik Saimima.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Septian David
Goes up and over.
Trying to play it through.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Septian David.
Finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while.
Rizky Dwi.
Provides an outlet.
Oh, sweet beat. Timely intervention.
Septian David.
Looks to dink one in.
Time stood still.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Kakang Rudianto. Sandy Walsh
Goes upfield.
Septian David. Rizky Dwi.
With a delicate ball.
Eja Paku Alam.
Deals with it effortlessly.
Mark Rock. Dakuto Notsuda.
He's got himself a free kick. And that's been well dealt with.
Persib Bandung.
And for a free kick. He's had a shot! Oh, real danger here.
Septian David.
Hoists it forward.
Najib Yakubu. Passe berlian.
Gorgeous control there. Badji! Peralta put his team ahead with a first-half goal in his last game.
Tom Hay.
With the cross-field ball.
Persib Bandung.
He's played a lot of games just lately. Squad rotation or tinkering start to become prevalent at times like this.
Absolutely. I think nowadays the science that goes on behind the scenes can tell a manager who's in the best shape, so he can use that information now to juggle his squad.
Into the channel. Gets wrestled off the ball. Looks to bypass the midfield. Peralta.
Mark Klok.
Needs to get it forward quickly.
Wahyu Prasetyo.
Plays it over to the other flank.
Matacardi.
And it's played forward. It's the through ball. Goes for goal! It's anyone's ball. And he heaves it forward.
Mark Klok.
Goes looking. That's it! Brilliant! Oh, he's really drilled it.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
There is the half-time whistle. And both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Garudexa.
I've been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement and the ball retention has been quite strong and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment and it's fixable.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Garudexa.
Can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose pace.
Shoots! Goal! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Persib Bandung.
Are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Persib Bandung.
Themselves into the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out. It's paid off here.
Sidik Saimima. Sidik Saimima.
Spreads it towards the left. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Persib Bandung.
Have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
In it goes!
Oh, it's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Goes for goal! Goal! Ship and on! And they've got their lead back. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Sidik Saimima.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away.
Mark Klok.
Gets it back.
Berginho.
Peralta.
Alvin Kelilau. Septien David.
Are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Sidik Saimima. Persip Bandung.
Are probably looking to run the clock down now. They clearly feel that the job is done.
Persip Bandung.
However, just have to plough on and hope for a break.
Septien David.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Komang Triarta. Sidik Saimima. Asep Berlian.
Lovely bit of skill there.
Asep Berlian.
Has it in a wide position, so what next?
He's tried one! Oh, that is rather wayward. Changes here from both sides, in fact.
Sandy Walsh. Sandy Walsh.
Drives it forward.
Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of a closer nature. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Sidik Saimima.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Beautifully done.
Garudexa.
Are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. That was travelling.
Triarta.
Plays it forward. Well, it is a narrow lead, but they are clinging on to it right now. So after 3 defeats in a row, just a few moments separate them now from long overdue victory.
Sidik Saimima.
Ways to get it forward quickly.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Sidik Saimima.
Lovely feet. Here's the chance to cross. Keeps everyone guessing. Shapes to shoot! And the ball's come loose.
Eliano Reinders.
Gets rid without sophistication.
Berguinho.
Foot in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Danger averted for now. Hoists it forward. And that is that. Well, that is not the outcome they were after. A truly disappointing defeat. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Garudexa.
Definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day when the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere's terrific, and kick-off is moments away. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion.
Persib Bandung
have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
That gets things running. Quick thinking by the keeper, he did well.
Henhen Herdiana.
Goes looking.
Prince Kowloon. Rizky Hidayat.
Eyeing that space.
And he's cut it out. Peralta.
Gahuto Notsuda.
Peralta.
Gakuto Notsuda.
Tries to stroke it through. It is a corner.
Jose Tiri.
Attempts a clearance. Oh, that's neat. There are a few waiting for it. And the shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That is fabulous. Just drink it in.
Persib Bandung.
Take the early advantage.
Persib Bandung.
Clung on for the 3 points in their last game. Positive results though, build momentum.
Deftly done. Hit into the middle.
Prince Kowloon. Persib Bandung.
Have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity. Look as though they want it much more at the moment.
Forward it goes.
Ambrizal.
away.
Diogo Brito. Persip Bandung.
Scored early, of course.
And the score is 1-0.
Felix Marcelino.
It's been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks.
Rizky Hidayat.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And the ball's come out! What a throw in. Pinged forward.
Felix Marcelino. Akbar Arjunshah.
Hits one! And yes, it's there! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
After 26 minutes is number 10.
Percy Japchapara.
Grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Peralta. Bolsa Sekulik! Goal! Persip Bandung! And again they hit the front. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Prince Kowloon. Rizky Hidayat.
A searching ball out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. In one, gets up to head it! That's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Sandy Walsh.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Rizky Hidayat. Restu Akbar.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Firman Ramadan.
Plays it forward. Oh, sweet feet. Can he deliver?
Firman Ramadan.
Plenty waiting in the middle. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Gakuto Notsuda.
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Gakuto Notsuda.
Plays it out to the wing. Mata. There's the half-time whistle. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Persib Bandung.
Head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2 goals to 1.
Well, the action has already resumed here. Now can he finish? Good clearance and very necessary.
Luciano Guaicochea.
He does have an assist to his name.
Felix Marcelino.
With a good steal, well played. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Loose ball, who's going to get that? He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Hit long and direct. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite.
Percy Japchapara.
On the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Receives it in a good position. This could fall anywhere. And that's been won straight back. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
A chance to play it in. Beautifully done.
Firman Ramadan.
Plays it back. Lovely feet. Over to the left.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Coming on the field is number 7.
Keeper sends it forward.
Rizky Hidayat.
Gets into the right position to intercept.
Rizky Hidayat. Felix Marcelino. Rizky Hidayat.
Is there any support? He might not need it.
Restu Akbar. Dion Marks.
Gets good distance on it.
And it's played forward.
Firman Ramadan.
Pumps it into the area.
Luciano Guaicochea. Luciano Guaicochea.
Drives it forward.
Randy Saipul. Randy Saipul.
Goes steaming forward.
It's anyone's ball.
Ragnar Oratmanguen.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. He's got the ball glued to his feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And out to safety.
Jose Thierry.
Sit back. Played back in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
So holding on now for those 3 precious points.
Firman Ramadan.
Goes to the cross.
Percy Japchapara.
Are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Matt Riccardi.
With a searching ball.
Persip Bandung.
Just have to run down the clock.
Rizki Hidayat.
They are right into last chance territory.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Rizki Hidayat.
So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Oh, that is lovely footwork.
Rizki Hidayat. Bekan Putra.
Gets it back.
And that's that.
Persip Bandung.
Have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, we won! Thank you very much for your support today.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle.
Some great scenes here at the Kuip, nor would you expect anything else from a ground with its particular reputation.
It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Off we go then.
Kenji Nishioka. Ardi Ramdani.
Fadgozi.
Kenji Nishioka. Bagaskara. Kenji Nishioka. Ardi Ramdani. Bagaskara.
He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Diving header! Goal of the XR! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
RDX FC.
Go ahead, 1 goal to the good.
Balsa Sekulic.
Looks to get on the end of this.
Bagaskara. RDX FC.
Looking to put things right here following their narrow defeat. Looks to thread it through. Out of play for a goal kick. Hoists it forward.
Satri Omega.
There's a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options, and it's played forward.
Gakuto no Tsuda. Gakuto no Tsuda.
Drives it forward.
Ragnar Oratmangun.
Drills one in. Fadgozi needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Really good feet.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Shapes to shoot! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
what a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Henhen Herdiana.
Gets into the right position to intercept.
Kenji Nishioka. Ardi Ramdani.
Goes direct to the front line.
Julio Cesar.
Gets good distance on it.
Kenji Nishioka.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Persip Bandung.
The most prolific team in the league this season. Gets it back. Ball's out on the left now.
Ardi Ramdani. Ardi Ramdani.
Has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks.
Kenji Nishioka.
Oh, that is lovely footwork. Looking for a decent ball in. Towering header! Good delivery, no joy.
Persip Bandung.
Can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Ragnar Oratmangun.
Gets it back. He's through them. And the shots! Cleared away.
Ardi Ramdani.
And he's on a charge.
Gakuto Notsuda.
Battles to win it back.
Sandy Walsh.
Goes looking.
Well played, he saw that coming. Forward it goes.
Kenji Nishioka.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's got options out wide. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
And that's been levered clear. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. He's left his man, up to meet it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Kenji Nishioka. Valsa Sekulic. Kenji Nishioka. Ardi Ramdani. Ardi Ramdani.
Plays it forward. And that has been clubbed away.
a throw.
Tsuda.
That'll be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
RDX FC.
Sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the action is back on the way. Julio Cesar tries to get it forward quickly.
Persip Bandung.
Coming into this game on the back of a really good result, and their boss must take an awful lot of credit for that.
Look, to alter the intended game plan was a daring move on the manager's part. It wasn't quite working for him, and he accepted his mistake. And I think what followed merits a lot of praise.
Fergosi. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Eliano Reinders.
Demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten.
How's a quick glance?
Henhen Herdiana. Henhen Herdiana.
Gets it out to the wing.
Berguinho.
Clears it out of harm's way. Fergosi desperately wants to get on the end of this. He's made sure that that won't get through. Fergosi.
Kenji Nishioka.
Hoists it forward.
The attendance for this match was 1,420.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled.
Bagaskara.
Goes looking to hit the front line. Played into them, has a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Gakuto no Tsuda.
Plays it long. Shot a goal! It's a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
After 65 minutes, it is
Persip Bandung.
Get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Played in with accuracy. Just brushed off the ball there.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Sandy Walsh. Sandy Walsh.
Gets it forward.
Well, that goal really has stirred things up. The cat right amongst the pigeons now.
Yeah, Peter, the cushion is gone, and it may get a little bumpier over the next few minutes, but it doesn't have to mean a momentum switch if they can gather themselves quickly.
And the finish! What a rocket! That is special! A finish of true class!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Persib Bandung.
Making consecutive changes here. So we have a double substitution going on here.
Ajax FC.
2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Little doubt, that is a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his...
Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Sandy Walsh. Ragnar Oratmanguen.
That's a good hit one! Should have put that one away.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Time for a change in personnel. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Whipped it greatly! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Ajax FC.
Grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Ball through needs to be good here.
And the shot!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
There's be another change here. Got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his lead.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Dandy Sonrisa.
Doing full tilt down the left. Lovely bit of skill there. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do.
Bekaputra.
And it's played forward. Forward it goes.
Bagaskara.
Forward it goes. Throw in.
Persib Bandung.
Oh, making a change now.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
He's not going to get that.
Vargas-Gara brings it out wide.
Hoists it forward. Managed to get it away. Over to the left. And the referee brings it to a close.
RDX FC.
Winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
RDX FC.
Will be thrilled by this, even though they would have been a tad fearful of their lesser strength, but they've sprung a huge surprise.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy, does it add to the occasion.
Persib Bandung
Have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
And we're underway.
Matthias Blade.
Battles to win it back.
Wallison Maya.
Forward it goes. just whacks it away. Now a chance to break.
Ragnar Oratmaguen. Arema Malang.
Really aren't having much joy on their travels. Their last 5 away games have yielded not a single win.
And now the breakaway.
Marcus Vinicius. Joel Vinicius. Arkan Fikri.
He's got the ball glued to his feet. Up towards the flank.
Persib Bandung.
Has been doing a bit of soul-searching following that nasty defeat.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty.
Persib Bandung.
Present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And he's buried it! 1-0! He was just never going to miss.
Well, that was a big pressure kick, and he didn't let his team down. He took that so calmly.
Arema Malang.
Take the early advantage.
Gabriel Mutombo.
Plays it forward.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about. Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Joel Vinicius.
Looking to run onto it.
Keeper sees it all the way. Looking to break out here.
Eliano Reinders.
Cleared away.
Salim Touhadea.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Mark Klok.
Goes looking.
And they're not going to make any further progress. Shapes to shoot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Dewanga.
Finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while.
Johan Alfarisi.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Arkan Fikri.
Keeps everyone guessing.
Salim Touhadea.
Tries to cross. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. He's gone for it! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Dewanga. Johan Alfarisi. Mark Klopp.
Hoist it clear.
Dewanga. Salim Tuharia.
It's on, hits one! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more.
Arema Malang.
Get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
John Clock.
Drives it forward.
Kakang Rudianto.
Gets the better of his man. Oh, that's nice.
Dewanga.
Crosses into the area. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Play for a goal kick.
Dewanga.
Hoists it forward. Across the field it goes.
Beckham Putra.
Peralta. Room for a shot. Looking, he's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. A goal at a really telling moment.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
The first 45 minutes are up. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just 1 separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
start of the second half.
Persib Bandung.
Don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in the second half. They can't hold back though.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, good interception. Oh, that's neat. They've won a corner. Has a hit! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Dendi Santoso. Johan Alfarizi. Arema Malang.
Coming to this match following a triumph for the boss last time.
He's a manager who understands how important the bench can be and the timing of substitutions. If needed, he's quick to make changes, and I just think he has more than a plan B.
Arkan Fikri. Salim Tuharia. Johan Alfarizi.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Peralta. Luciano Guaycochea.
Plays it out to the flank.
He's gone for it! Goal! Ship Bandung are back in business.
Erlanda Setio.
Did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
I might sound a little harsh here, but the keeper, I felt, could have done a better job in ensuring that ball didn't go back out into the danger area.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
And it's played forward. Defence has got rid of that. Oh, good ball. He's gone for it! This could fall anywhere. The defence can get it clear.
Joel Vinicius.
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Salim Tuharia.
Goes looking.
Striding forward, facing goal. That's been repelled.
Arema Malang.
Have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Cleared away.
Kareka.
Played out to the right. Now for a throw-in. Forward it goes. He's got through. Out to the left it goes. Lovely bit of skill. And help's available out wide.
Luciano Guaycochea. Luciano Guaycochea.
Plays it forward.
Arkan Fikri.
Needs to get it forward quickly.
Johan Alfarizi.
Joel Vinicius! Oh, that was no routine save.
Joel Vinicius.
Really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Luciano Goicoechea.
Drives it forward.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Luciano Goicoechea.
To play it back. Chance! Goal! Chip back on! And the comeback is complete.
Oh, it's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Change in personnel.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
He's had a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Carega nearly produced the perfect retort. That can only be a means to have another go.
Gorgeous control there.
Are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Peralta.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Dinks one in.
Meja Paku Alam.
Gets it away.
Arema Malang.
Have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And he's away. Lovely feet. It's a loose ball.
Persib Bandung.
They can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Arema Malang.
Desperately need a goal, and this could well be. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Persib Bandung.
Certainly produced a lovely blend of flair and industry to earn a result that was fully merited for me.
With that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The teams indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature.
Borneo FC
have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So it's down to business here.
Dika Kuswardani. Chasambu.
And the weighted pass, dangerous looking ball, it's come to nothing.
Kabla Ngoma.
Could be a chance. He's had a shot. It's anyone's ball. Another chance. Goal! Borneo! First blood drawn.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Borneo FC.
Have an early lead. Good start.
Very well to intervene.
Gabriel Oliveira. Tom Hay.
Plays it forward.
Massive leap! And out to safety.
Tom Hay.
Receives it in a wide position.
Gahuto Notsuda.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gorgeous control there.
Borneo FC.
Cushioned by the confidence of a narrow win in their last game.
Bolsa Sekulik! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Up to meet it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Berguinho is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Kakangu Dianto.
With the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Hits one! That has certainly tested did the keeper.
Rodrigo Varanda.
Simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
João Vila.
Plays it short. That is good defending. It's been repelled.
Persib Bandung.
The league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Hoists it forward.
Clayton.
He is there, and he can get that clear.
Chasambu. Borneo FC.
Scored early, of course.
And it's 1-0.
Rodrigo Varanda.
He has made his impact already.
Ruben Lopez.
Really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Luciano Goicoechea.
Gets it back. Played in with accuracy.
Aditya Warman.
Great run on the overlap here. Lobs it in gently. Julio Cesar can get it clear.
Luciano Goicoechea.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Rodrigo Varanda.
It's got through to him. Strong touch.
Valsa Sekulic.
Could move up a gear here.
Luciano Goicoechea. Gabriel Oliveira.
Cuts it out.
Ricardo Swardani. Gabriel Oliveira. Aditya Warman. Chasambu. Rodrigo Varanda.
Fence has got rid of that.
João Vila.
Out to the left it goes. And it's played forward.
Clayton.
Does well there. Alert.
Ricardo Swardani. Valsa Sekulic.
And now they can launch a counter.
Ragnar Muratmangueng.
It's the through ball.
Chasambu.
Here it comes. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy.
Ricardo Swardani. João Vila. Rivaldo Enero.
Away from immediate danger. We hit half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Borneo FC.
Head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break.
So off we go once more.
Borneo FC.
Carrying a one-goal lead.
Rivaldo Enero. Ricardo Swardani. Juan Bila.
It's a great ball.
Persib Bandung.
His last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
Well, Peter, you just can't argue with the substitutions. They were spot on, and the timing of each were perfect too. That sort of decisive management is a winning formula in itself.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Ball's loose, and he's after it. And the finish! Oh, the ball's going for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Berguinho.
Really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Persib Bandung.
Oh, making a change now. Decent enough try. Gets up to head it! Same again, same outcome.
Persib Bandung.
Really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
In he goes again! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Balsa Sekulic did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Rivaldo Enero. Dikaku Swadani. Juan Bila. Kablan Negoma.
He does have an assist to his name.
Dikaku Swadani.
Can't get the better of his opposite number.
Luciano Guaycochea.
Drives it forward.
Juan Bila.
Battles to win it back.
Chasambu. Rodrigo Varanda.
Looking to get on the end of this.
Rodrigo Varanda.
Concedes a free kick for that. Forward it goes. Questions were asked. He's given the answers.
Rodrigo Varanda.
Flips one over. And he just whacks it away.
Balsa Sekulic.
Desperately wants to get on the end of this.
Chasambu.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Just brushed off the ball there. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. He's played it. Balsa Sekulic!
Persib Bandung.
Are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Oh, really good feet from him.
Luciano Guaycochea. Luciano Guaycochea.
Goes looking.
Clayton. Aditya Warman. Balsa Sekulic. Bekam Putra.
Is onto it and can take it up.
Aditya Warman. Chasambu. Aditya Warman. Gabriel Oliveira. Chasambu. Borneo FC.
Are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Julio Cesar.
William Barros.
Pushes to get on the end of it. Oh, he's not going to get that.
Clayton. Habibi Yusuf. Eliano Reinders.
Loses his balance and loses the ball.
Gabriel Oliveira.
Deftly done.
Persip Bandung.
Are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
It could be big chance! He scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Oh, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Things starting to look very